Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Let's try some of this.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Let's try some of this Mexican. Let's kind of get into that. Let's try it out. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay, let's see here. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's Mexican, yes. Mexico music. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Okay, that was good. Enough.
Thanks for using.
Let's read a little bit. Let's chant some verses here. Let's see what we got. Let's see here. Ah, let's see here. Let's read from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Let's see here. Chant some verses here. Uh-huh. The loving dealings between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Jagadananda Pandit. Okay. And we'll fast forward a little bit here. First verse, so I'll skip around a little bit. O devotees, may the transcendental life and characteristics of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always be heard, chanted, and meditated upon with great happiness. So this is chapter 12 in the Ansha Lila. O devotees, may the transcendental life and characteristics of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always be heard, chanted, and meditated upon with great happiness. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is all merciful. All glories to Nityananda Prabhu, who is an ocean of mercy. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always be heard, chanted. Be heard, chanted, and meditated upon with great happiness. All glories to Advaita Charya, who is also an ocean of mercy, and all glories to all the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All glories to all the devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whose hearts are always filled with mercy. The mind of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is always morose because of continuously manifested feeling of separation from Krishna. The Lord would cry, "O my Lord Krishna, my life and soul. O son of Mars Nanda." O my Lord Krishna, O son of Namaraj Nanda. Where shall I go? Where shall I attain you? O Supreme Personality of Godhead, who plays your flute, who play with your flute to your mouth. The Lord would cry, "O my Lord Krishna, my life and soul, O son of Maharaj Nanda, O son of Maharaj Nanda, O son of Maharaj Nanda." O son of Maharajnanda. O son of Maharajnanda. O son of Maharajnanda. O my Lord, Sri Krishna. Uh, the Lord would cry, O my Lord Krishna, my life and soul. O my Lord Krishna, my life and soul. O my Lord Krishna, my life and soul. Oh, my Lord Krishna, my life and soul. Oh, my goodness. Oh, oh, my Lord Krishna, my life and soul. Ah, ah. Where shall I go? Oh, where shall I go? Where shall I attain you? Where shall I go? Where shall I attain you? I'm sorry, I got to read it again. The Lord would cry, "Oh, my Lord Krishna, oh, my Lord Krishna, son of Maharaj Nanda. Uh, oh, my Lord Krishna, my life and soul, my life and soul. O son of Maharaj Nanda, where shall I go? Where shall I attain you? Where shall I attain you? O Supreme Personality of Godhead, who play with your flute to your mouth, who plays with your flute to your mouth. This was his situation, day and night, unable to find peace of mind. He passed his nights with great difficulty in the company of Swarab Damodar and Ramananda. He passed his nights with great difficulty in the company of Swarab Damodar and Ramananda Roy. Meanwhile, all the devotees journeyed from their houses. Meanwhile, all the devotees journeyed from their houses in Bengal to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Meanwhile, all the devotees journeyed from their homes to Bengal to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Headed by Shivananda Sain, Advaitacharya, and others, all the devotees assembled in Navadvip. Headed by Shivananda Sain, Advaitacharya, and others, all the devotees assembled in Navadvip. The inhabitants of Kulyagram in Kanda village also assembled in Navadvip. Because Nityananda Prabhu was preaching in Bengal, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had ordered him not to come to Jagannath Puri. That year, however, he went with the rest of the party to see the Lord. Srivas Thakur was also there with his three brothers and his wife Malini. Acharya Ratna was similarly accompanied by his wife. The wife of Shivananda Sain also came along with their three sons. Raghava Pandit joined them carrying his famous bags of food. Vasudev, Murari Gupta, Vijayanidhi, and many other devotees went to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Altogether, they numbered 2 or 300. The devotees first saw Sachimata and took her permission. Then, in great happiness, they started for Jagannath Puri, congregationally chanting the holy name of the Lord. Shivananda Sain managed the payment of tolls at different places, maintaining everyone. He guided all the devotees in great happiness. Shivananda Sain took care of everyone and gave each devotee places to stay. He knew all the paths leading to Orissa. One day, when the party was being checked by a toll collector, the devotees were allowed to pass, and Shivananda Sain remained behind alone to pay the taxes. Okay, we read this story. I'm going to go on. As he described the Vaishnavas, therefore, he did not mention Lord Nityananda's kicking Shivananda Sain in the chest. We read that the other day. Meanwhile, all the devotees arrived and went to meet the Lord. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu received them all, just as he had in previous years. The women, however, saw the Lord from a distance. The Lord again arranged for the residential quarters of all the devotees and thereafter called them to partake of the remnants of food offered to Lord Jagannath. Shivananda Sain introduced his 3 sons to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because they were his sons, the Lord showed the boys great mercy. See, because they were his sons, the Lord showed the boys great mercy. That's not only like a seminal, it's also when you're initiated by a devotee, you become like their son or daughter. And the Lord shows such devotees great mercy. This is the real path, man. This is what you see. This is all the books. Matter of fact, Dhruvamar is doing austerities, and he was doing it because he had the order of his guru, Narada Muni. And then the demigod, he was doing such austerities that the demigods couldn't breathe because he was holding his breath somehow. The demigods were, they came to Lord Vishnu, and Lord Vishnu said, well, since he was initiated by my devotee, I have to show him mercy. And he did. So that's the way it works. That's why people here get mercy. That's why it's always proving. If you become like a devotee of a devotee, you become it's like, you become a sincere follower and you get the mercy of Krishna and the mercy of the devotee. It makes everything easy. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. That's how it works. If you have any questions, let me know. So the Lord arranged for the residential quarters of all the devotees and thereafter called them to partake of the remnants of food offered to Lord Jagannath. Lord Chaitanya asked the youngest son's name, and Shivananda Sain informed the Lord that his name was Parmananda Das. Once before, when Shivananda Sain had visited Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and at his residence, the Lord had told him, when this son is born, give him the name Puridas. The son was in the womb of Shivananda Sain's wife, and when Shivananda Sain returned home, the son was born. The child was named Parmananda Das. And in accordance with the Lord's order, the Lord jokingly called him Puridas. When Shivananda Sain introduced the child to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Lord put his toe in the child's mouth. No one can cross over the ocean of Shivananda Sain's good fortune. For the Lord considers Shivananda Sain his whole family his own. I understand what you mean, like when you said Krishna likes when you are a servant of the servants of him. Yeah, I mean, it's really, this is the way the Lord works. There's a lot of this is we're here to make everybody understand really clearly, like, what is the real path and what isn't really the real path. What is, if there's speculation, you got to present things as they are, and then people have the instructions that work. I mean, isn't it nice to have something clear? Clear instructions that you follow those instructions, you get the result. Yeah, so the devotees, they can collect tools from the revealed scriptures, which is basically what I just shared with you. This is a valuable jewel. How the Lord is doing his external pastimes, but they have internal meaning. The internal meaning is very important. See? It shows you the path. Oh yeah. If you're, hey, there she is, Sachi Devi. Welcome. Yeah. So this shows you the internal path. So if just like the Lord he's being with his, if you notice, these are all his devotees, these are all his servants, intimate servants, and he likes to be around his intimate servants. If you're not an intimate servant, then there's more distance. So this goes on internally. You may not see the Lord in the world, but it's the same process. The same thing happens internally. So the Lord is around his more intimate devotees. Therefore, you just naturally get more mercy because they see things more clearly. They're more logical, more clear about what's really real, what the path is, because they're informed about these confidential conclusions. And so a guru gives this information to those who take shelter, of their association. Yeah, basically above all other association. Yeah, because most people don't have an intimate relationship with God at this present time, especially in Kali Yuga. It's very rare. Yeah, this is very much needed. See, people, they need to see clearly what is the path, what is the real path, so they can follow it and quickly get the result and not be going like this. This is speculation. You could be a guru or a teacher, but if you haven't received this intimacy and the symptoms you see here in this sangha of people actually receiving that mercy and they're becoming intimate devotees because the Lord is showing them mercy because they have a bona fide spiritual master. See, and they have faith in their guru, equal faith in guru and Krishna. They get the result of this prema, devotion. Okay? So they're showing the path by their example too. They show it works. It's an amazing thing we're doing. We're working as a team to help the souls in the world that are still lost. They're lost, wandering around in all this speculation here. Yeah, and we're here as a team to deliver them. Isn't that nice, Sachi? Are you ready for the job? Are you ready? Yeah, good. So, Evo says, Prabhu, da 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 da. Okay. It's in your language. Yeah. So, no one can cross over the ocean of Shivananda Sain's good fortune, for the Lord considered Shivananda's whole family his own. And you notice that's what the devotees, they feel. I mean, I when I see one of my students and disciples and intimate friends get the mercy of Krishna, I'm very happy. I thought, wow, this is so awesome, man. Look at this. They're better than me. I love it, man. The Lord gives them extra mercy. See, that's my good fortune. See, their good fortune is my good fortune. See? And Krishna's good for you. He says this for it's so nice. Could you imagine how happy the Lord feels when people are presented the real path and people accept it? And then very quickly get this prema and become a witness to help others in the door. So you come in the door, the real door that's actually the person that represents the real path, the real associate of Lord Chaitanya. You go in that real door, and then you get the cheese, the real fruit, of bhakti, of prema, and then you go and you become the shepherd of the sheep, because so many people are looking for Krishna, right? Look, millions now, because of Prabhupada and his assistants. And that includes everybody. Everybody's kind of looking around. Gurus and Krishna, they just see. But then, it's just not so clear until you become a very intimate associate of the Lord with all these kind of symptoms, this ecstasy. So that's our work or our play. Our happiness is to do this. It was so nice today going on Sankirtan. Really, I was kind of like, I don't know, I was kind of like, why can't I? For some reason, I just couldn't get out there, And then today, I was praying. I said, "Come on, Lord, I want to go out with it. If you can give me the inspiration, give me the empowerment to do this." And today He did. It was great, man. I really enjoyed it. It was so nice because I was, I don't know if you guys noticed, if you just walk down the street, people looking morose, they're really unhappy, and so it's like kind of depressing in that sense because it's like they can't even relate to you. You have no, I have for me, because once you get this potency, you got to establish a new relationship because they look at you, and they can't see, there's no relation and people are pretty down. And now, just come chanting and all of a sudden some connections happening. And that just felt really good. I mean, it felt really good. People, not everybody smiled, but many people did. And it got them out of their shell and, everybody, so I felt Krishna was really happy with this. I'm going to do more of this. Yeah. Yeah. I love your Sankirtan today. Some people looked unhappy, but others caught the vibe. Yeah, if they look unhappy, it's just getting purified. I guarantee you, the next time they see, I've seen this before, they look unhappy at first because it's their contamination coming out, rising. And then they hear it again, they're a lot less, and often they start smiling in the next pass. Hey, Shama Sundari, welcome. Nice to see you again, or see your name. Yeah, that was great. And so I'm looking forward to going out again, man. Now I know what to do. Thank you, Lord, for getting me going, man. So, the Lord ate lunch in the company of all the devotees, and after washing his hands and mouth, he gave the order to Govinda. As long as Shivananda Sain's wife and children stay in Jagannath Puri, he said, they must be given the remnants of my food. There was a resident of Nadia named Parmeshwar, who was a confectioner living near the home of the Lord, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When the Lord was a boy, he would visit the house of Parmeshwar Madak again and again. The confectioner would supply the Lord with milk and sweetmeats, and the Lord would eat them. Parmeshwar had been affectionate towards the Lord since his childhood. This is amazing. It just affection just gets more and more and better and better. You just stick it out, keep ripening on the fruit, everybody, on the tree. Right, become and don't fall off the tree. Just stay on the. It ripens more and more. More affection is the ripeness. More attraction to the point of praying. The tears will start coming, and many nice things, wonderful things. Who couldn't have 5 Mile smile? I like that 5 Mile smile. 5 Mile smile. Ah, so when he offered his obeisances to the Lord, he said, I am the same Parmeshwar. Upon seeing him, the Lord asked him questions with. Oh, just a second. Okay, just a second. Ah. When the Lord offered his obeisances to the Lord, he said, I am the same Parmeshwar. Upon seeing him, the Lord asked him great questions with great affection. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Parmeshwar, may you be blessed. It is very good that you have come here. Parmeshwar then informed the Lord, Mukundara Mata has also come. So, this is God, man. Can you imagine? This is God, and he's come as Lord Chaitanya to show this informal dealings he has with his devotees. See, this devotee, Parmeshwar, was brought up in the same village as the Lord. See, which is basically Mayapur is a replica of Vrindavan. And to more clearly show that the Lord is looking for these very sweet, intimate dealings with his devotees, which it's almost like human beings have, but it's different because it's pure and it's based on ecstatic devotion and not material feelings. Okay, so this is the kind of intimacy you see in these pastimes, very endearing, and to show you the Lord, he likes this informal relationships. And people do too. I mean, just naturally, don't you? Isn't it nice to be informal? You see people in the world; they walk around with suits, suit and a tie, real stiff, and it's very formal. See, people say, "Oh, this guy he's a great person. But he always got a big, nice suit and all this." You think, "Oh, this is a really great man," But usually, you don't have your dealings aren't so intimate. So this is very informal. The Lord is just like a normal person, this little village person. Hey, but this is God. This is the person that he's, and he has all these various forms. Everything is within him. Everything, all forms, demigods, demons, everything is inside this Lord. But he has this particular form, like Radha and Krishna, Lord Chaitanya, and they're his associates. Very powerful, very intimate, very ecstatic. Yeah, very ecstatic. Very amazing. And so this is the ultimate treasure is these kinds of intimate dealings with God. That's why the highest devotees, people are fooled. They think the highest devotees are the ones who, look exalted with, going around sitting on high seats and all that. No, the most exalted devotees are usually the most informal, like Jesus Christ. He was a carpenter. Many Haridas was a Muslim even, but he chanted the holy name in ecstasy. That's the quality. Even though he was a Muslim, didn't wear a dhoti per se or sannyas or anything, but he chanted the holy name in ecstasy. That's the important thing. That's just like this sangha. Amy, Krishna's really gives you good intelligence. I really like that. It's amazing. That's it. Just like this sangha. See, that's the secret. See, Krishna informs you how it is. Just like this Sangha, exactly. Everybody looks, they're all looking for, see, this is how Krishna hides and how he fools people. So I'll tell everybody the secret, man. I'll tell you where his hiding place is, if you don't already know. Okay? The way the Lord works is he has everybody where he's really not very close, because he's more distant in those relationships. He even shows that in the Dham, in Vaikuntha. Everybody, oh, Narayan, you're so fantastic, you're great. He's sitting on the throne, and they're down like on below the altar. He's way up there. They would never think of going and embracing him. Oh, this is. Just like with the gurus, they'd never think of embracing. Just go and touch the. Oh, yeah, you're lucky if you get an email back from one of them. Shama Sundari, because of you, Lord is present, solid, and awakened inside in the heart. That feeling of endless peace and guidance amazes me. It is a miracle. Everything around is play. That's your witness, isn't it? See, if you're in the right place with the right spiritual master, you'll have these witness testimonies like this, because the Lord this is your reward. When you find the real door, the right door that enters the eternal realm, this is the reward. You're rewarded with that fruit. See, this is a fruit. It's not material, is it? It's not like if you go to a guru, say like in ISKCON or something, and you get often a different fruit. You get a Vaidhi fruit, maybe you get a lot of rules, regulations to follow, ceremonies, external worship. That's the fruit. It's not the ultimate fruit. The real fruit is this, where you feel this ever increasing, ever fresh intimacy and ecstasy in your worship of Krishna. There's nothing like this. This is why this is going to win. This is going to show the whole world what we're doing, that this is real, just like they did with Jesus. Many people became devotees of Jesus because they saw the witnesses. Because they believed in Jesus, who was authorized by the Lord, and the Lord showed the fruit of being with his real devotee and believing in his God's real message through his real intimate devotee, which was transcendental. You got the Holy Spirit. See, and they were impressed. They thought, wow, this is really nice. This is amazing. See, so this kind of stuff happens here. You start to get this spirit. The Lord begins to awaken your heart and give you this special protection. This is special protection, this path of bhakti, when you've got the spontaneous devotees association. Yeah, great witness there. Make a video. Pay it forward. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not share with your brothers and sisters the mercy you got? And show them, because people are looking, man. People are looking. Where's Krishna? Where's Krishna? I mean, they go and they say, well, we'll give you Krishna, but they're not often getting the real, deeper Krishna. And your witness helps. You stand up. See, people are standing up. These gurus are standing up and getting disciples because they stand up and preach. See? So we're working on getting people stronger. So you stand up, and so the people you have a light. Your light is your witness. Your light is your truth. Your light is your experience. So we stand up. See? Put the light on the things. People can see it. That's your testimony. That's your word. Testimony word. This gives light to peace, gives direction. Otherwise, people don't know. They're going, well, these gurus are standing up and preaching and saying, well, we're the way to Krishna. Well, they are, and maybe it's just a more slower path. This is quick. Jesus says the testimony comes from the disciples, the people to see that he was the Son of God. Exactly. I mean, you have to have that that confirmation. Otherwise, people say, "Well, I'm a guru in the Krishna conscious movement or the Jesus movement. I'm a minister, a real minister. I'll do come through. I'm the Pope. Okay, this is a good one. I'm the Pope. I'm a deacon. Okay, people go, oh, you're the Pope. Oh, you're the intermediary of Krishna or of Jesus Christ. Oh, well, let me go to you. Yeah, okay, you did that. Well, what is the fruit? Well, I don't know. I'm not, they're not usually clear about it because it's still material, mundane, not, see? So people went to Jesus and they heard from him. They got purified, just like here. They got to hear and get purified. Hear and get serve, and get purified, become dedicated, become clear, become convinced, just like they did. And the Spirit arises. See, they became a witness and they said, yeah, this preaching is correct. And then they preached what Jesus preached, basically. I mean, clarity needs to be, and that's why Lord Chaitanya, he adds more clarity to everything. So, see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Parmeshwar, may you be blessed. It is very good that you have come here. See, if you come to the Lord, and the Lord was here, he was here as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Radha and Krishna combined. He worshiped the Lord in ecstatic love. Okay, and he was actually the big one, the big manifestation, the original Supreme Lord. See, may you be blessed. Automatically you get a blessing. Automatically you come to the Lord like that. May you be blessed. It is very good that you came here. It's very good that anybody comes to see the Lord. You think, oh boy, we got to wait 4,320,000,000 years before that happens again. By the way, I got some good news for everybody. See, the Lord uses the devotee to give those blessings when they considered perfect. You know what perfect is? You start to worship the Lord in ecstatic devotion, and then people meet you. They're meeting the Lord. The Lord uses you to give those kind of blessings, special blessings. Special. No one else can give these blessings unless they have intimacy with God. Special blessings to very quickly attain Him yourself and be a source of transcendental blessings for others in the world. People just coming here, you get those kind of blessings, especially when you develop faith in what we're doing. If you don't have faith in what we're doing, some people come here and they're kind of like, oh, well, he's just a devotee like the other devotees, and they come and they may not come again, but they get some blessing. But, they see their faith is not strong in what we're doing here. And the power that's here, the spirituality that's here, the conclusive understanding that can wipe away all their ignorance, the ecstatic love that can also wipe away all these show you what real spiritual feelings are that nobody knows practically. You got to see a person that relishes devotional mellows. See? Now you're seeing real feelings, feelings that are eternal. This is very rare to see. Even the previous acharyas from Bhakti Vinod to Prabhupada were hiding them often, trying to hide them. But ultimately, you need to see them. Because if you don't like ecstatic feelings, how are you going to like the devotees in the spiritual world? They have what you see in this world if you're lucky to see them. If you're lucky to see a devotee who is ecstatic right before your face and eyes. See, that's how you get purified here from that ecstasy. And you become more and more yearn and want it. See, you're coming closer to it. And you hear it glorified and get more purified. Okay? Of all your faith in other things, in other people, in other paths. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to have some food, some prasad. Yeah. Probably come back a little bit later, rest up, and then we'll come back. Did a lot of classes in Sankirtan today, so I'll wait a little bit. Okay, Hare Krishna, everybody. Thank you for coming, and see you a little bit.